Excuse me. Look out, TB Inc. family. Back in your face with another one. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's beef this thing up. Let's beef this thing up. I apologize for I apologize for my introduction, man. I had to clear my throat, huh? But anyway, let's get to it. Finna go ahead and well, I'm about to feed baby. Fill this girl up right quick. She full of mush right now, so she was whining. So the only thing that I could think of since she whining right now is that she must be wanting something to drink, because I see she's still full of that mush. She's still full, so she must want something to drink. Give her something to drink before I finish out where I left off concerning my garage. Y'all know I was in the middle of cleaning up my garage before I left y'all yesterday. And I must say, I stopped right there. I didn't even get to finish up. I had went on and called it a day. Well, I'm finna knock out a big portion of it today. I'm gonna knock a big portion of it out today. Finna remove a whole bunch of stuff that don't need to be in there. Finna put it on my back of my truck. Haul off a lot of this stuff. I see it's a couple of areas in the garage where stuff been sitting so long to where it, I wouldn't say it left a permanent mark, where the item probably was sitting, where it was a box sitting there. But we're gonna get to it. We're gonna figure it out. I don't know right now, but once I get those heavy duty chemicals and start laying them on the floor and cleaning up, I believe it'll come on up. How you guys been doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? There go my family. Y'all rise up. Y'all check in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like when you come in. Y'all go check in, man. Hit that like button. Let me know y'all with us. Go check in. Hit that like button. To all my real ones, y'all hit that like button when y'all tap in. Y'all hit that like button when y'all tap in, huh? Let me know y'all checked in. You know, it ain't nothing personal. I can't tell you what to do, you know. I just want to know who with me. It's a bullet breed right here. It's my girl baby right here. The smallest, she's the smallest of the bunch. She probably gonna be the smallest in the game the way it's looking. She going on 4 weeks old and she's still in my palm of my hand. So y'all already know how that's gonna turn out next level. Y'all already know how that's gonna turn out next level. This is something you see on the regular, man, when you tap into TB Inc. It's gonna be some stuff that you probably ain't seen around or in the game, you know, going on here at TB Inc. You know, this is what Magic this is what Magic, started. It started here. Nah, don't take, hold up, man. Don't, chill. Don't go there. Don't, it's all right. Don't trip on me, man. Please, man. I just said this was Magic started. That's my opinion. I already know y'all gonna come for me. Nah, no, it ain't. It's okay. It's okay. You know, I'm just popping it right now. I'm just popping it. I'm just having fun. Yeah. But here's what, one of the headquarters with Magic is, Y'all get it. But anyway, TB Inc. family. Man, I don't know, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like this, man. Don't do me like that. Shout out to BG anyway, man. Shout out to BG. But I ain't doing that one sound. You know, I ain't doing all that. You know, that's his signature mark, man. I don't want to take from one of the OGs in the game, man. B Jizzle, man. You know, that's his signature, it's his trademark, man. So, I don't want to take from one of the greats, man, So I'd rather you shine a light in my own, just ride with me long enough, you'll be able to find a signature, stamp that you can give me a, certified. Yeah. I have a lot. I have a habit of saying, so with that being said, so you can find something with that. You know what I'm saying, or something. Just give me my personal signature. I don't want to be stamped with you saying like this. No, I don't have much right now. Nothing's available, but we will have something available probably the beginning of next year. We count down, man. It's gonna kind of be next year. Gonna probably be one of those great years for TB Inc. We're gonna have a lot going on, colorful stuff going on the land. But I do look forward to before next year. I do look forward to passing out those gifts that I told you guys that I will be giving to all my subscribers. So if you subscribe, once I go up and through there, I'm gonna put everybody on, everybody name on the sheet of paper individually, put it in a brown paper bag, and we're gonna do it the old fashioned way, man. We're gonna do it the old fashioned way. We ain't gonna sit there with all the computer, we ain't gonna use the devices. We're gonna just do it the old school way. Y'all make sure y'all don't ride down on me for using the old. Y'all make sure y'all don't ride down on me for being so behind time, but it's okay. Some things that went on in the past, man, is still relevant to today. It's still relevant. So, I still kind of use some of the formulas that they used way back then, just to stay afloat, and not only that, just keep that old thing still running and looking good as I look. I look good too. They consider me as being an unk or whatever. I don't take it personal though. I done made it. You know what I'm saying? I remember I'm a youngster. Now all of a sudden I ain't gonna lie to you. For me to look like an uncle, I look younger than some of these youngsters out there, So, I ain't gonna lie to them be calling me an uncle, look older than me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, for real. But yeah, TB Inc. family, we finna get to it, man. I'm gonna try to put a cherry on the top today, man. I'm gonna try to knock out a couple of things that's gonna probably intrigue you, you know what I'm saying? To have you like, man, this guy here is a workaholic, man. It ain't a day this boy miss, man. I ain't trying to miss, man. I ain't trying to miss. I'm trying to shoot them up, and yeah, swish. Yeah, I'm trying to swish every shot I shoot up. Every shot I put up, I'm trying to swish. They still haven't monetized my channel though. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a whole lot of factors tied up in that. They be politicking. I know I got everything. I know I got what it takes to get monetized, and they just dragging on me. They don't care about how many subscribers I got. That subscribers don't mean nothing to the big dog, man, that's over this platform. He said I need to pull up and show out in a couple of more other areas. You know what I'm saying? They helping me out a little bit as far as, leaving live, live highlights and stuff for a reel or whatever. I guess that's what they saying that I need to step up in when it comes to, shorts. I need to step up in order to at least reach the quota of being able to be monetized or whatever. I don't know, but we ain't gonna allow that to move us in a way to where we feel like we ain't great. We ain't gonna allow that to move us to make us feel like we ain't great, cause we doing a good thing. For real, for real. TB Inc. family, aren't we doing a good thing? Let those newcomers know how we get down over here. Let them know what's going on. I don't think they know what's going on. They just see me. They say, man, you're a handsome big fella. But what is this all about? What is he yapping about? Like we have a whole lot of country grammar people that step in like myself, you know what I'm saying, asking me what I'm yapping. What he yapping about? Man, I ain't on my horse. I ain't on my horse. You understand me? I ain't on my horse. Yeah. Let me clean that up. That don't even sound right. Saying I ain't on my horse, I already know somebody gonna end up twisting that up, man. I ain't on no horse. Yeah, I ain't on no horse. I don't want to say that on ET. No homo. They don't even say it right. Oh, yeah, let me take that back. I ain't on the horse. I ain't on the horse. Yeah. I'm on my bike. I'm on my bike. Yeah, I'm on my bike. I'm on a motorcycle. I ain't on no. Yeah, I ain't on no horse. You before you know it, they gonna find some way to put a twist on that. Now that'll be a part of somebody's reel or something. Ain't no telling. Everybody nowadays trying to find some way to be the next big thing, so they willing to do anything to goddamn be get it going. So which I ain't mad at you, man. Do your thing, man. If that make you feel like that makes you popular, that makes me popular too. Because if I become a part of your reel, they seeing a great face. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, I know it. You ain't gotta tell me though. Man, yo ugly. Man, I ain't tripping though. I look good to me though. Yeah. I ain't tripping about you feeling that way. That's cool. I just might not be your flavor, but somebody like me though. Somebody liking me though. Man, y'all beat this thing up, TV family. Y'all already know I'm a pilot, man. Y'all already know you know how I'm coming. You know how I'm coming. I'm coming a little different. I'm going against the grain. Y'all already know how I'm coming. I'm going against the grain. So you already know I'm bringing 4 chains. There's going to be stuff that goes on my live to where you're going to be like, man, I ain't ran across a live like this. It's supposed to, I subscribed about the dogs, but I like the way he put the icing and the cherry on top of everything. Everything. I get a little bit of everything when I tap into his live. That's right. When you tap into me, man, you just gonna get some life lessons. You ain't gonna have to worry about all this stuff that you probably learned at school that you felt was boring. Man, I don't want to be talking about this. It ain't got nothing to do with real life and all that. Well, it do. You just have to find that. You have to find out what field that some of that information they was teaching in school, what field it works in. But this, when you tap into my channel, man, we just gonna be life and we gonna be we just gonna be being ourselves. We just gonna be ourselves, man. We ain't gonna be trying to do nothing else and putting on our masks to fit certain bodies of peoples or certain walks of life. We just gonna be who we be. You understand me? Off the camera. You understand me? So you may get a little bit of everything here. This here mixed up. I got a little bit of everything here. I ain't sit down and study how to be a great content creator or how to be a great. I ain't do all that. I got what it takes. Just cut the camera on. The lights, camera, action. Here I am. Yeah, here I am. Yeah, here I am. Yeah, and we don't need none of that. Whatever we need, we'll learn. Yeah, somebody eventually park us or somebody eventually turn us on. Man, I think, you should start doing this or start doing that. It depends on what they ask me to do. I may consider it, but at the end of the day, I don't want to take too much from self, you know what I'm saying, to where it don't look authentic no more. It's looking like I'm following the manuscript of a whole lot of stuff that got me feeling like I'm not being myself. I'm being somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So TBN family, y'all already know how I'm coming. Y'all know what I'm big on. Y'all know I ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You when you come here, all comments, yeah, accept it. I accept all comments. Bring them. Bring them. It don't matter what the comment is. I bring them. Overstood YouTube, appreciate you. I'm gonna guard my privacy, man. I think I'm pretty sharp. I don't think they know where I'm at. Man, you might well take a seat and watch greatness. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Take a seat and watch greatness. Stop trying to control everything. You can't control every room. That's your problem. You want to control everything but self. You understand me? You want to control everything but self. See, that's the thing. That's why I say TBN. That's why I say all comments are accepted. See, they give me something to do. Because when they start barking up certain trees and they thinking they dealing with a local joker, man, they dealing with somebody that's gonna run circles around them and serve them. Hello? They dealing with the right. Yeah, they dealing with the right person. They're gonna run circles around them and serve them up and dress them up real good. Whenever they speaking on stuff like that. See, that's wrong with the world nowadays. I said that in my my previous video, like yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday, you know, a lot of people get so wrapped up in trying to control everything, but they get so wrapped up in trying to control everything outside of self to a point to where self is not together in order to control the things outside of self. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I tip my hat to some of you clowns, man. You know, they got your red nose on. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. I tip my hat to some of you students. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm studious myself, so we all students. You just don't know no better right now, so you just saying whatever come out your mind that you think is something that's catchy or something that you think gonna hurt me or whatever the case may be, what makes you jump all out of your body, jump on these platforms, see a great face like myself and see me punching in the clock and doing what I'm doing and coming through with all that buffoonery. You understand me? Like, comment, subscribe. If you have made it this far in my live, or should I say made it this far in the video, what are you waiting on? You don't see that subscribe button? What are you waiting on? Subscribe and like. Once you subscribe, like. Let me know you've been here. Let me know you've been here. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just letting you know, just sign in the sign-in sheet, man. The sign-in sheet is like. You ain't got to put your John Hancock on that. Just put the like on that. That means you signed in. You know what I'm saying? And when you sign in, it just basically saying, man, I'm showing love, man. It's much love from the heart, man. And I like what you're doing, man. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? That's all it means. Man, that's what that's what she said. She said that a lot. She said, you think you clever. I said, yeah, I know. That's what they all say. I've been told that a lot. I've been told that for a while. You know, they've been telling me that for a long time. You think you tough. You think you clever. You think you this. Yeah. She said that, he said that. Yeah, they've been saying that a long time, man. You know, they're just letting you know that, you know, I've been taking care of business for a long time, man, and it's in me, not on me. You feel what I'm saying? It's in me, not on me. You know, so don't be mad at me because you see something great about me and you just envy it, man. Get with the team, man. Find out how I do it. I turn you on. You ain't got to pay for it. You know, I don't believe in that game to be sold, not told, man. The game is to be told, not sold, man. Just stick around. I tell you how I became. Yeah. I tell you, man. Just hold on, man. You pushing on me too tough. Yeah. I might give you. Hold up, man. I'm gonna draw a line. You on some weird shit. Excuse my French TV Inc. family. Y'all know I don't like to use too much profanity, but you know every now and then we got trollers and they don't understand nothing but the madness. So every now and then I gotta dress them up real proper, put their eyes back on, because a lot of these trollers like Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand when they dealing with certain people. Don't understand that we gonna knock your mustache off, your eyebrows off, your eyes off. We gonna do a whole lot of stuff when you come our way, man. We prepared. We were ready for this here. You know, we ain't come here. We ain't jump on no live. It jumped on the live like, hello, hello everyone. I'm such and such. Nah, we ain't not shy. We jumping on this here. Hey, yeah, how you doing? Goodbye. Yeah, welcome here. It's good to see you. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, man, I got confidence, man. I put me anywhere, I'ma survive, man. For what? Yeah, for what? What I need to tuck my tail for what? For what? These people belong to me. Hello? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Where you going? Where you going home? Yeah. Well, what I'm doing right now gonna take me about 20 minutes, huh? Yeah. I'm still getting stuff situated. All right. I apologize, TV Inc. family. I apologize, TV Inc. family. Y'all remember what I told y'all, man. I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them. What is one of them? Yeah. Look at me. Yeah. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Yeah, jack of all trades. If you wonder what I was trying to get at. Well, you said one of them, and then you said, look at me. I'm trying to find out what you saying you are. A jack of all trade, I do it all. Only thing I don't do is do no back shots and do all the other stuff that a lot of these Yeah, these fools with the dirty minds. Yeah. I'm not in that world. That's your world. You know what I'm saying? Power to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that belong to y'all. I'm over here though. I see y'all though. Yeah, I'm minding my business though. I see y'all. I'm watching you from time to time to make sure you don't get too close up on me and my believers, my people that's really standing on business and really lifing and really, yeah, pushing positivity, yeah, and doing all those great things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching, but making sure y'all don't get too close, because y'all seem to have a habit of keep trying to push on something that's good, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, contaminate what we got going on. We don't need none of that, bro. You keep that over there with y'all, brother. You know what I'm saying? No, that's for real. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Because a lot of people, they live a certain kind of way, and just because they live in a certain way, they want to push it off on everybody else. Or you gay, or you don't have no filter. Come on, man. I thought you were supposed to have an introduction before you start asking people all about their personal business and stuff of that nature. People don't have no filter nowadays. They'll just come up to you, oh, you handsome, or well, that's cool. I take that back. Well, where you stay? How many kids you got? What color? Calm down, bruh. Slow down, man. Slow down. Slow down. You doing too much, man. You nosy. You wait before you start being too nosy. You nosy as hell. Your nose should be bigger than mine. I guess the Father gave me the wrong nose and should have gave you the nose I got and gave me that small nose you got, because you nosy as hell. It seems like a lot of people with small noses be the ones nosy as hell. Nah, don't take. Hold up, TBE family. Don't come at me, man. I'm just high side. Y'all know I gotta have a sense of humor, man. Don't take it personally, man. It's okay. It's okay. Because I got a nice round nose, and a lot of people, I ain't nosy, but it seems like a lot of people with them old little bit of small noses always be the old noses ones. I didn't say that. I'm sorry. I ain't meant to say that. My bad. I said it again. Man, want me to tell you how I do it? Dear Heavenly Father, as I come to you at this time with a bowed head and a humble heart, I would like to first and foremost thank you for waking me up to see a bright, beautiful day, to be able to have all my senses, to be able to control the things I can, and to understand the things I don't and the things I do. You understand me, Father God? You just the best. I just thank you for everything you are doing for me, Father, inside and out. Woo! He asked me, how do I breathe and talk? I said, man, you got to take that up with my Father. So, that's the reason why I'm coming to you right now, Father, letting you know I just thank you for everything you're doing for me, Father God, in your name. Amen. That's how I do it. Yeah, that's how I do it. I'm sorry. You probably don't believe me. Going, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. But to all my believers, the ones believe in the Father, that was for us. You know what I'm saying? They always asking how we do certain things. Man, they forgot. Man, you need to take that up with the Father. He programmed this system in me. I'm just working it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Don't be mad at me. He made you a worker because he already knew you was a good worker. He made me an entrepreneur because he know I can run a business. I can lead. You understand me? So, yeah, he crowned me king. So, just because I'm crowned king, I got my wings and I'm doing what I'm doing, and you feeling some type of way because certain things didn't happen for you, man, you still blessed. You just worrying about the wings that I got and the, crown on my head and how I'm living mine, and you wondering why you ain't got this here. You ain't got it because you too worried about the wrong thing. The Father placed you in this field to take care of what goes on in this field, not worry about what's going on in the field of the one that holds the crown or have on the crown. You feel what I'm saying? No, for real. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just real. For real. I'm just saying, no. I'm just saying, it ain't my fault. Look at baby. You see how good? They just show you how good. Look at this. Yeah. Look at that girl. Look at that milk on her lips. It's good, ain't it? Let them know it's good. All right. You think, girl? You think, that girl? That fat girl. Shut up. Yeah, that's my girl, baby. Huh? Baby she full of that mush today, y'all. Baby full of that mush today. I put that mush on, I let it go on in there. I know what it takes now. In order to get baby to go into that mush without spitting it back out her nose and stuff of that nature, I just got to make sure I stiffen it up, you know what I mean? Have it a little moist, but stiffen it up to where she can go in and don't have too much, fluid that's just floating on top of the mush. You know what I'm saying? And what she's drinking it because she eats so fast. Yeah, man, a lot of time. Man, I can't tell you, man. I had to go get my bench. I don't know, man. She's beautiful, ain't she? She's the smallest in the game right now. My personal opinion. She pretty small. This dog is about to be 4 weeks old in a couple of days. She'll be 4 weeks old. She'll be getting her 4-week shot this week. She'll be getting it probably this weekend. She'll probably get it this weekend. She was born on the 16th. She was born on the 16th. She's beautiful, ain't she, y'all? And my baby. Man, come on, man. Say, man. See, hey, TBE family, see, that's what I like. I like those trollers because you want me to tell you the beauty of having trollers a part of something great? It's because they know they place. They just talk on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? That's what goes on in every sport. In every sport, when you look at life like a sport, you understand that everybody has a position, right? So without them talking on the sideline, I get too comfortable in being great and forget that everyone that's around me don't respect greatness. So I have to I gotta be mindful of what I'm up against, you know what I'm saying? Because everything is not colorful in this lifetime, TB Inc. family. So having trollers keeping your remembrance of understanding that everybody don't value what you value keeps you focused. It keeps you, all right, I see. Yeah, I need to be careful how I move around these people, you know what I'm saying? On my side, on my king, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta move accordingly. I gotta respect the laws of the land. I understand everything on the land don't respect greatness. So, it's good when you see trollers come along and they do what they do. I be grateful. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I honestly, because, I'm a God-fearing creature. I'm a servant of my Father. So if I say I'm a servant of my Father, I have to respect and love everything that my Father created. Not saying that I have to deal with it. Not saying that I have to deal with it if we are not on the same frequency, but I have to love and respect you enough to know if you not on the same beat I'm on, to let you be on your beat and let you be, and don't get too caught up in my emotions and allow insecurity to make me feel like because you all out of whack and you don't understand what's going on, that I have to get all out of my body to make you understand that I'm what that is. You understand me? I ain't got to do that. Nah. Those days are over with. I ain't dealing with that no more. I used to be a light-skinned guy that felt like majority of people that's dark-skinned and took a light-skinned guy as a form. Yeah, looked at him like we something light. You understand me? You heard what I said, light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? So they thought something was light. I always was thinking that it was always, the dark-skinners were always looking at me like something weak about me. So I used to have a whole lot of I used to be about that for real. I had something to prove. But now, those days over with. Those days over with. The funny, the thing that makes me laugh is because a lot of people see a light-skinned person, and the first thing they'll think, oh, he a pretty boy. Oh, she thinks she all that, or this and this here, right? But it ain't never been a time where I ever overdone something. I've never been one of those one of those people that sit in the mirror and trying to line, but make sure all my eyelashes are straight and, making sure my eyebrows are right and making sure my nails are long and clipped right. And I just always been a rugged, you understand me? I always been a stiff roughneck, you know what I'm saying? So when they come to me, man, you think, yo, pretty boy, you yelling nigga, pretty boy. I be like, man, I'm hearing you, brother. But you too caught up in what you done probably ran across and you thinking everybody is rocking the same. I'm one of them ones that will bring you back to reality to make you understand that everyone that's this complexion is not the same. Because I heard, yeah, they heard yellow niggas are gay and, you know, this here is this and this here, you know. So they begin to cram or place these certain characteristics on a certain complex complexion. I say complex, I mean complexion and gender or whatever, not understanding that everybody is not the same. Can't you see? I turn on my live is about my animals, right? But what you're gonna get with my live is a whole lot of life and a whole lot of this, a whole lot of that with my dogs. You understand me? Because I want you to understand what's coming with my dogs. When I pull up on you, I want you to understand you dealing with somebody that got his game face on that look mean, but he got a good heart. He got a good sense of humor. He got, yeah. So you gonna be able to be, hey, you gonna reach your hand out. How you doing, brother? Man, I'm doing fine, man. It's good to see you, man. Man, where that Dine's dog, man, I'm supposed to be grabbing today, man. She right here. And when I'm giving it to you, I may be kissing her. Ooh, man, it's my baby. I be hating to give them away, but you know, it's part of the game. You know, it's part of this life. You know, I get gifts, and I'm producing nothing but gifts after the gifts that I got. So it's only right that I give someone else, regardless if you spend the money or not, and you feeling like, oh, that ain't no gift because I paid for it. It is a gift because you had a gift to be able to pay for it. So you showed some love to me as well. You gifted me and I gifted you. It was just a fair exchange. Now we're going to level it up because that gift that you gave me, I'm going to keep it going. The gift that I gave you, you going to keep it going. So, you know, we got something going. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people don't be understanding that kind of language right there, understanding what I'm coming from when I say that, man. You know, but it's when you lifing, man, you know, and you just being the great you know what I'm saying, regardless of what people think about you. It seems like everything seems to just kind of falls in place. It seems like you don't have to worry about all the extra stuff that majority of people around the world worry about. You know what I'm saying? Kingdom City pulled up in the First Avenue, Blue Highs, man. Man, ain't nobody worrying about Kingdom City and pull up in front of Blue Highs, man. Ain't nobody. Listen, man. If somebody want to pull up on your spot, homie, you understand me? They would have got at Kingdom, wherever you're from, Kingston or wherever you're from. They would have got at you, pimp. Ain't nobody worrying about that. People are trying to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be pulling up at your house. I don't even know you. What I'm pulling up at Kingston, Blue House, and up, man, come on, man. Get in the corner. TBE, why y'all ain't tell him get in the corner? He should be ashamed of himself for that. He know way better than that. Ain't nobody pulling up at no highs or pulling up on somebody they don't know nothing about. Get in the corner. Boy, you better be glad I done changed my life. I down there slap you in the back. Nothing. Excuse my French, man. I don't mean to do. You know, I'm just saying, man. A lot of you jokers, man. Y'all be tripping, man. Y'all stop it, man. Y'all the trolling. Sometimes you trollers gonna run into the right one. You want me to tell you who the right one is? It's me. You want me to tell you why? Because I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm not gonna make nothing complicated. When you deal with me, TV Inc. family, that's one thing I want you guys to understand, or what you ladies to understand, is that you're gonna get raw, uncut, straight to the point, blunt. You ain't gonna ever worry about having to worry, man, what that mean? Even if I do say a word that's kind of, you know, a little seasoned word, and I just feel like maybe that probably be a word a lot of people ain't using now because I've been in the dictionary from time to time, and that may just been a word I added to my vocabulary. So when I share it with y'all, I run it in a sentence or something, I'm always going to break it down. Just go back and look at my previous videos, you know what I'm saying? You'll see. So at the end of the day, you're going to get raw and uncut straight to the bone grizzle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to cut no corner. I'm coming straight with no lace. You understand me, TB Inc. family? That's why my people are loving me y'all already. Thank you. Damn, son. Nah, I love y'all, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Look at this here. This is what I have to deal with. Look what he done did. I done put this thing in this cage. Look how he did. I straightened this out all nice and neat. He want to be out here with me. You know what I'm saying? He want to be out here with me. but he don't know how to behave himself. Then look at Nala. She's so smart. She look like she didn't, I don't know, there may be some water that probably on her. She probably been cleaned up behind. She probably got cleaned up behind somebody that cleaned up. That's what probably is going on. I'm probably finna get ready to let them out. I just don't really be wanting to let them out while I get in that garage because they still young. They want to eat everything. Hello? Yeah, what's going on, brother? All right. Yeah. He about 20. Uh, yeah. Yeah, TB Inc. family, man. You know, these my bulls right here. They're my babies right here. I got this boy set at Chasing. Look up, son. I got that boy set at, man, 1K, man. He ain't ready to work yet. 250 lock in, y'all. He carries some of the finest of the finest, the biggest of the big. Yeah. Yeah, y'all already know the litters of the lit, man. Blood in this pig, man. So, you know, y'all ain't you can trust me, man. If you miss with using this boy and you don't get what you seeing now, you know what I'm saying? You can come bring me the whole litter. I'll give you money back. I sell them and give you parts of the money. You know what I'm saying? You know, if that ain't what that is, but I'm already knowing anything he touch is all the way up and you stuck. For real, for real. Appreciate your family. Look at my girl. That's his mother right there. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. That's that China blood. That's a Pogo daughter. Short and compact as y'all can see. Nice front, nice rear. Full tail. Full tail. She almost short as that bucket, as you can see. Move fast as a cheetah. Yeah, all of them do. I'm gonna let these. That ain't nothing. I see what that is. That is something. She ain't. Look out, Queen. Look out, Queen. You don't mind? Can you pour that water out that bucket right there with that towel and make me some new water and put me some bleach in there? I think Nala made her a little mess inside that cage. I need to clean up behind her. Look at that. That's that mother trying to get that attention. And my guy, y'all already know he gonna stay close by me. That don't mean you come over here, you got wet feet. I don't need you by me. You need to take your bath anyway. You're not gonna be getting no kisses right now. Now one of y'all ain't kissing y'all right now. They want to kiss. They ain't getting no kissing right now. They ain't getting none of that right now. I need to bathe. They need to get the baths. I take care of them then. I give you some loving then. Right now, y'all don't deserve no loving right now. Hey, now stay back. You got wet paws. I don't know what's on your paws. Man. Now, we ain't blocking nobody, TB Inc. family. Y'all know way better than that. We ain't blocking nobody. They doing a good job. They doing a good job. Keep it coming. Whenever they say something out of line, just counter with good. Counter with something that's going to bother them the most. You know what I'm saying? Counter with something that's going to bother them the most, TB Inc. family. See, a lot of times, we as people, we start taking stuff too personal. Not saying you taking anything personal, but I'm just saying a lot of times when we got people that's on the sideline coming for us, instead of we looking at that as being a good thing, we have a habit of trying to change it and make it a bad thing. Because regardless if it may be something directed towards you, and it may be something that makes you feel some type of way. The only reason why it's making you feel some type of way is because you're still kind of dealing with a little insecurity. And a lot of time when you in that state, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm there, you know what I'm saying? At times, you know what I'm saying, I find myself feeding into thoughts. I don't react like I used to, but I find myself feeding into it. So, you know, we all at work, you know what I'm saying? So when we dealing with people that's on the outside looking in, or they move in a certain kind of way, all because they chasing something that we not chasing, we attracting, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some things that's gonna be said to try to move us, all because we are great. People don't come for no anybody. They come for greatness. And they come for greatness because they understand the aura. They understand the energy. They understand that you go out and continue to produce more fruit like yourself, we're going to see a colorful world. We're going to see a place to where everyone can go around and be safe and feel good about being just themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like just being yourself. Like it's, you know, we gotta keep pushing that narrative. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep standing on that, TB Inc. family, for real, for real. You know, and I ain't telling nobody what to do. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not for to take out the time block nobody. We got billions of people billions on top of billions of people on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be sitting there all day taking away from taking away from my reason of why I went live and not being able to engage with my people all because I'm sitting there trying to block everybody. And you know I'm still a vegetable. And what I mean by a vegetable, man, I still really trying to figure this stuff out. So I'm not finna give them the pleasure, you know what I'm saying, of me taking out time to block them. Because a lot of times when you're dealing with trollers, they got 100 different accounts. So when I block him, he might got a buddy that he kick it with that been riding when they came. That's what they do. They got in the product came along and they got multiple accounts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of trollers are those people that we deal with daily. What do you mean? Them people that we call spams, a lot of trollers are spammers. You know what I'm saying? They really spam likely. You know what I'm saying? They don't ever let up. So what you do when you dealing with spam likely, you get to ignoring the phone call. You get I'm saying you get tired of pressing in. You just start just silencing them out. See, that within itself is something that I call power. It's called learning how to be in control of self, having self-discipline, learning how to be able to counter the things that's trying to move you with the things that make you feel great about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you know at the end of the day, we just gotta love it all. We gotta love it all, TB Inc. family. That's how you stay in oneness with who you are. That's how you stay in oneness with who you are. You gotta love it all, TB Inc. family. You gotta love it. I don't block nothing. Yeah, I don't block nothing because I already know what's going on. They talking from a distance. They talking on the line. So at the end of the day, they ain't committing a crime. They just doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no if I'm gonna tell you like this stuff. If that was a problem, you wouldn't be able, if you wasn't able to receive benefits from it, this guy that run this platform when he allowed that to happen. This guy on this platform understand that negative and positive creates a balance. So in order to be able to see the good in both, you just gotta love it all. You gotta love it all. You gotta love it all. Why? Because the negative is what creates balance. No, man, no, we can do without the negative. Now, the negative creates balance. Why is that? Because the negative keep you in remembrance of what to be mindful of, to be aware of. Yeah. Hold up, man. Yeah, man, I'm glad you showing your colors, man. You keep that over there. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty. You know what I'm saying? Of being a vibrant energy, of being someone great. It's because you start being able to see through muddy water and spot dry land. You begin to understand the things that some don't understand on the land. You feel what I'm saying? Like it just comes a time where you have to continue to remain focused on what matters. One wrong move can cost you a lifetime. So one move of me sitting here trying to knock out all these trollers can cause me to lose some people that mean most to me because they come here not just to see my dog, they come here to see me. They come here to, man, they narrative, this how you YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? You need to, whenever you open up your channels, when you ever do this here, stick to that because that's what people subscribe for and this here. You listen, check this out. I understand, you probably reached a certain success, going with the program, you know what I'm saying? Doing what the norm do, a lot of people do, then it became successful and you've been successful in that area. So you're gonna push that narrative. You're gonna make sure you continue to exercise that. And I respect that. But at the end of the day, just because I open up my channel and my channel is about dogs, that don't mean that's all I'm pushing. I'm not just pushing dogs, I'm pushing me. Yeah, I'm pushing me. Because if all my dogs die today, who I got? I still got me. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not for to get too wrapped up thinking because I didn't open up my live or open up a channel, started a channel that was about dogs, that I don't exist. I exist with the dogs. You feel what I'm saying? If it makes sense, TB Inc. family. So we have to let go of these seeds that's being planted in our soil in order to become vibrant energy or become something great. Because at the end of the day, when you start accepting that as being your reality, guess what happened? It started becoming your reality. You know what I'm saying? It started becoming your reality. So, with that being said, TB Inc. family, Yeah. Nah, where you at? Oh, okay. All right, by the house. Yeah. Ah, well, I'm man. That's good. Yeah. Oh, house. Yeah. 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 TV Inc. family. We just gotta start. We gotta start staying in tune with self, man. We gotta just let self. We gotta let self ebb and flow, man. We gotta let self ebb and flow like an ocean. We just got to. That's the only way we're gonna remain relevant. That's the reason why. Look at this here. This is the reason why I'm putting them up right now. This is the reason why I'm putting them up. You see what I'm doing? I've told them several times. You see what I'm doing? They think they smart. Watch this here. Oh, the house you go. House, 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 house. No, 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 no. House. I said house. Now ain't no land on your back. House, 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 house. Get on in the house, house. There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. House, house. Look what they did. And she doing the same thing. Look at my rug. You see the tip of my rug? Now I'm gonna have to get out here and clean my rug anyway. It's been y'all done had several sessions on my rug with your urine and poop. So it's time to clean it anyway. So I'm pulling my rug up out of here. They sitting there eating the corner of the rug. Before you know it, it ain't gonna be a rug no more. It's gonna be plastic or whatever was made what it was made with. Overstood, man. God is good. You are too. Dang, I went to slapping my leg. Not even aiming for no mosquitoes. I just feel bites and I just slapped a mosquito, I guess. Looked at my hand, it had a mosquito in blood. They want some of this greatness. I'm gonna get about their way though. They want some of this greatness. I was gonna say TV Inc. family, this how this gonna go. Cause I need to step out. I need to step out, family. I need to step out. You know I had to keep my word. Y'all may get 3 today. Y'all gonna get 3 today, hopefully. I'm gonna just say y'all. I'm gonna commit to that. Y'all gonna get 3 today, TV Inc. family. So what I'm gonna do is, I need to step out and give me some chemicals. So with that being said, I will be tapping back in soon. So you guys keep being blessed. Keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break. Remember that. I love you guys. I'll be back.